I'll give the floor to the representative of Pakistan.
Thank you, Madam President. Let me also thank SRSG Bintu Keta for her detailed briefing. We've also listened carefully to the compelling statement by Ms. Charlotte Slant of the Danish Refugee Council. Both briefings have underlined the imperative of dialogue and peace as the way forward. We also welcome participation of the representatives of DRC, the distinguished Foreign Minister of Rwanda, and the representatives of Angola and Burundi in this meeting. Madam President, in recent weeks, this Council has devoted considerable time and attention to the situation in the eastern DRC, where M23's military offensive with external support has imperiled peace and security, upended lives of innocent civilians, exacerbated the humanitarian situation, and drastically increased the risk of a wider escalation in the Great Lakes region. After due deliberation, the Council responded, adopting Resolution 2773 last month, reaffirming its strong commitment to the sovereignty, independence, unity, and territorial integrity of the DRC. Among other things, the Council strongly condemned the ongoing offensive and advances of the M23, decided that the M23 shall immediately cease hostilities, withdraw from Goma, Bukavu, and all controlled areas, and reiterated its urgent call for all parties to conclude an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. It also strongly urged the DRC and Rwanda to return without preconditions to diplomatic talks as a matter of urgency to achieve a lasting and peaceful resolution of the protracted conflict in the region. As we know, and as the Special Representative has also reported, the provisions of this resolution largely are yet to be implemented. This is a cause of great concern. We believe the Council's resolution must be respected and fully implemented by all parties. Secondly, it is evident that there is no military solution to this conflict, and this Council is not alone in promoting a peaceful resolution. There is close cooperation and synergy with the African Union and sub-regional efforts. In this regard, we commend the tireless efforts and leadership of President João Lourenço and former President Uhuru Kenyatta in advancing the Luanda and Nairobi processes, and express our support for the newly appointed facilitators of the two processes, which are now merged. All sides, particularly M23, must engage in good faith with the facilitators. We believe these African-led and facilitated processes provide the appropriate framework for comprehensively addressing the complex historic and ongoing underlying factors, including the legitimate security concerns of all sides. We also acknowledge the role of Qatar in facilitating leadership-level dialogue between Rwanda and the DRC that reaffirmed the commitment of all parties to an immediate and unconditional ceasefire, as agreed at the joint EAC-SADC summit of 8 February. Lastly, we commend MONUSCO peacekeepers for their efforts under extremely difficult conditions. While they are able to operate in 60% of the territory under MONUSCO's mandate, M23 controls the remaining 40%, thus restricting the mission's movements. These restrictions must be lifted fully, and those obstructing MONUSCO or endangering peacekeepers must be held accountable. MONUSCO continues to have a critical role in Eastern DRC. It is not the time for disengagement, but enhanced engagement. We have taken note of the EAC-SADC Summit's recommendation that the mission's capacities be reinforced to enable it to play a role in ceasefire monitoring and securitization efforts in the region. The mission would need to be adequately strengthened and equipped to discharge its current or modified mandate in future in consultation with the government of the DRC. Given the intensive engagement of this Council, together with African Union and other sub-regional mechanisms, we are of the view that it will be in the interest of the DRC and Rwanda, and in fact the wider region, to really benefit from this environment by demonstrating political will and genuine commitment and cooperation, particularly through implementation of this Council's resolutions and the decisions of the African Union Peace and Security Council and sub-regional organizations to lay the foundation of durable peace and stability in the region. I thank you.